This is a white pine.
There is really nothing such as a deer-proof plant. All plants will be damaged by deer to some extent. Sometimes it's noticeable and sometimes it's not. This white pine was rubbed by a buck. White pine don't normally get eaten by a lot of deer, but they will rub it, especially when they're younger. At Highland Hill Farm, we have found that there's only a few ways that we can grow certain trees, and that is we have to make sure that the deer will not eat or rub them. And the only surefire way of doing that is to have an 8-foot high fence. We've put fencing up and it works. Spraying can help, but spraying you have to do on a regular and continuous basis. But a deer fence stays up and is fairly permanent for a long period of time. Periodically, deer do get into a fenced-in area, but if you have a good-sized fence, 8 foot or higher, and it's well kept, you'll keep most of the deer out, and then you'll be able to raise beautiful arborvitaes such as these. These are emerald green. You can't raise emerald green if you have a high deer population and you spray them, because sooner or later, the deer are relentless. They'll get them. They'll eat them. And if they don't eat them, they'll rub them. So you will have problems unless you have a fence. There are some varieties of arborvitaes that are much more deer resistant. They are the green giant and the green giant cultivars. The problem with those is that they're not deer proof. They're deer resistant. If you have 5 or 6 deer on your property every day, you need something that's deer proof, and that's called a fence. But if you have only an occasional deer, like you see a deer once a week or every other week, then that's not a heavy deer problem. With that, you can graze the green giant and pretty much have them grow without a lot of damage at all, without spraying. But if you have an occasional deer, like once every week or every month, then emerald greens could only work if you spray them. And you want to start off with a large enough size emerald green that it doesn't get buck rubbed. If you have any questions about what you can plant and if you have a lot of deer, give us a call at Highland Hill Farm. We'd be glad to discuss your deer problem and how to mitigate it with nursery stock, fencing, spraying, and other means of keeping deer from destroying your trees and shrubs. This is Bill at Highland Hill Farm. Hope you enjoy this video and please subscribe.